How's it hanging, dudes and dudettes? My name is Shawn, and welcome back to another City Skylines 2 video. And today, I just want to know, how real are the Sims in this game? Are they real people? It almost seems like it, doesn't it? Wouldn't you think so? I mean, we know from the life path. Oh, by the way, like and subscribe. I mean, come on, do it. It's not hard. It doesn't cost anything. Just like and subscribe. God, please. Thank you. Life path. You know, it's major events. You know, from the time they move into the city, from the time that they go to school, you know, from the crime that they commit, from the time they spend in jail, you know what I mean? Like, people can fall in love, essentially. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be happening with Sims. Like, you used to be able to follow people, you know, and now, like, we're going to be able to, like, obsessively, compulsively stalk them. And that's okay. Also, this video is going to be kind of short. There's not going to be a lot of edits. It's going to be, you know, a kind of a ranty video, but a positive rant, you know what I mean? A good rant, right? But what else? How real are they? You know what I mean? Like, will we see Sims starting businesses themselves, or will it be from outside people that just spring up, you know what I mean? And, like, will we see people from the community start the business and own the business, or will it be some outside person who just springs up? You know, I don't know. How about inventions? Will people be able to invent things? I mean, there's CIA, there's a lot of different stuff going on, and there's a lot of different institutions, it seems like, within the game. So people be starting, like, could inventions be a thing? How about gangs? Like, we're talking about, you know, violence and criminals and all that kind of stuff. What about gangs? I mean, could gangs start to form up if you have, like, more of a lawless city? That would be kind of cool. You know, in the original trailer, we've seen, like, graffiti and stuff like that, and kind of people down on the look. I don't know. I really would hope that would be the case. And, like, organized crime to boot. You know what I mean? Organized crime, and, like, it's harder to catch these people, and, like, they start to wear certain unique clothing, and you can kind of pinpoint them out. You know what I mean? Like, that would be really cool, you know? And this is all just speculation. We're all just talking off the cuff, and I want to know what you think down in the comment section below. I mean, what about protests? I mean, you know, the smog's in your city, and there's like a Greenpeace movement in your city or something like that, you know, or like Life Path DLC. You know, one thing that I really would like to see is Life Path expanded DLCs with all the stuff we just talked about, you know what I mean, or stuff like that, you know, car meetups and stuff like that, you know, just things that would bring you uniquely. Maybe there's like a book club that meets in the park a lot. Like, I'm not, you know, it's things that could happen, you know what I mean? I'm not expecting anything like that, but like, there's DLCs where you can add little bitty things like that, especially if the game is going to be this deep of a simulation. So how real are these people? Like, if we had like a timeline or a roadmap or something like that, what you see on screen, like, and I invite you guys down below to fill in these gaps, you know what I mean? And if you guys want me to create a video about DLCs, and maybe we can make a little roadmap ourselves of speculation and a guess roadmap, you know what I mean? We can maybe do a live stream about that if I can get my internet working correctly in the next couple of days. Yeah, I don't know. I just think that there's a lot of stuff that could be done, that should be done, and I'm curious to see what kind of DLCs come with that and how real these people are going to be. And, you know, while we're ranting, you know, how deep, you know, will people, like, I know there's a chirper, right? And, like, people get likes on their comments, like, oh, the pollution is bad in this town, and 1.5k likes, whereas, oh, I wish there was more parks, only had 2 likes, because there's a lot of parks, and that person just happens to live in a really weird spot, right? So, that person gets less likes, the smog person gets more likes, so you're like, oh, I probably should, you know, need to do something about that. I wonder if there's going to be other ways to know that, you know, because there's a lot of people that might not necessarily be into, like, the people sim version of the game, you know what I mean? But the way the cameras are really, really low, the way you can just follow people around, the way you can, dude, I don't know, or they can obsess over social media, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand, how far they could go. You know what I mean? Like, I'm having trouble wrapping my brain around it, and I'm wondering if I'm going to be able to see some DLC coming down the line for stuff like that. I really don't know, but I encourage everybody to go back and rewatch that Dev Diary, because they talk about love, they talk about all kinds of stuff. They just riddle it off in the first minute. Like, they don't really give themselves enough credit in these videos. They don't really flesh it out. They don't really, like, this is what you're getting, guys. They don't really ever say nothing like that. They just, like, blah 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 blah, very casual, you know what I mean? Like, no, this is kind of game breaking. It's groundbreaking. It's amazing. You know what I mean? And I'm so excited to be able to just sit here and talk with you guys about the potential possibilities in the future for what Life Path could become. Because we already know kids can play out in the street. You know, they're going to be making memories. You're going to be able to see these memories as people grow older. It's going to be kind of cool. Like, you're going to have your favorite Sims that you're going to follow around. And if they die or you lose, you're really going to have a sense of loss. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be cool, man. Like, what if there's that really cool building that you put down in the game early on, it's still there, and then the person that finally got their first job there, the first Sim that moved in, finally dies? Oh, that's going to be rough, man. So make sure you guys keep track of stuff like this. This game can feel really personal if you want it to. And, you know, another thing is that when you really get down to it, all the different job varieties and people being homeless, people being criminals who aren't homeless, and then homeless criminals, and then homeless who aren't criminals, and then there's regular people who just go on their day-to-day, you know what I mean? And people who try to find different ways to and from work, and elderly people might be sitting out in the park and doing certain stuff, and you might be able to see, like, you're the favorite old man who always sits in this one bench, you know, feeding the pigeons around or walking his dog. Like, come on, man. And speaking of dogs, you know, what kind of Sims are we going to get for pets? You know what I mean? Like, is that going to be expanded? I can't wait to get, like, you know, a pet DLC with, like, a dog walking parks and certain shops, and oh my god, dude, like, the possibilities are truly endless. They really are. I mean, imagine if you have like a very well educated population, and you have scientists who are inventing new things, and maybe not like new products or something like that, but, you know, maybe there's like a thing in the script where, like, your scientist unlocks, you know, maybe this is a science DLC, I don't know, but it's like maybe your scientists have unlocked a new blah blah blah, so now we got a government grant of this much money, or, you know what I mean, or I don't know, man, I don't know. There's just so many things, dude, that could really go into here. Like, imagine all the industries that we could have. Imagine the industries that, because we're getting like large majorities of the DLCs from the first game baked into the vanilla. It's baked in, baby. You know what that means? Dude. So, when they give us an industry DLC, imagine how far that's going to go. You know what I mean? Imagine how far it's going to go. If you're still watching, I just want to let you know, this is the style of videos we do on the members tab. So if you want to become a member, it's only $1.99. You can do that. We just rant, we just rave, we just talk about things, we just get excited. We're down in the comment section doing the same thing. Guys, this is, dude, I know I'm just rambling, and this is just what this video is, and I apologize if you're not a fan of that, but I'm just super excited, and I didn't want to put like a crazy amount of work into a video. I just wanted to connect with you guys and actually give a long form video, because a lot of times my videos, you know, they'll be shorter because I have to put so much edit and have to put so much time into them, and I don't get none of the footage or any of the gameplay early. You know what I mean? I don't get to play the game. I don't get nothing like that. I've reached out to them. They haven't reached back to me, which is okay. I don't hate them for them. I'm a new creator. They don't know if I'm a grifter or not. You know, I don't mind them for playing their cards right. I don't blame them. But at the same time, I don't get anything early, so I put so much edits into my videos, and it takes so much time that they end up being like 5, 6, 7 minute videos, because I want to get them out there. They could be longer. I could script them longer, but then it would take me over a day and a half sometimes to edit them if I wanted to edit them from start to finish, instead of just editing halfway through and then ranting for the other half and not having to do any edits. And that's kind of the route I've been taking, because again, I just don't get anything early. I don't have time. I have to pump it out, you know what I mean? And I don't really use a video cam or anything like that. Maybe I'll do like an elbow reveal. No, but for real, you know, I can't just put my face in the thing in the background and talk. I have to, like, I want to make people engaged, and I want to show people my edits. I want to show people how good my personality, and you know what I mean. And I don't know, sometimes it just takes a while, you know what I mean. So I'm just glad I can sit here and just rant with you guys and not really have to worry about all the editing, and just I don't know. It's just I love to connect with you guys. You know what I mean? I love to just sit here and talk with you guys. If you're still watching at this point, dude, and you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? And if you have subscribed, consider being a member. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I look, with everything going on, with how real these people could be, I am extremely curious to see what kind of DLCs we can get in the future, how far they can go, the different style of stuff that we can get. I wish you guys would comment down below, because there's probably a bunch of stuff that I missed, like sports, like, you know, hunting, just all kinds of stuff. Maybe you can have a dynamic where there's like vegetarians and vegans in the city, and there's hunters and stuff in the city, and you can simulate real life situations and stuff like that, and tell a story. Oh my god, I want to do a video about how, you know, the chirper. I want to do a video about just how people, you know, like, just like that, like what kind of stories you can tell. And I want to know what you guys want from me, tutorials or stories or how to map builds. I can do it all, and I plan to do it all, and I want to do it all, but I want to lean into what you guys would like the most. So I don't know, there's a lot of things I'm asking you guys to comment, and I don't expect you all to comment it all. I don't, you know, but just think about how real these people could be, how real it could go. If we're getting it this at vanilla, you remember how City Skylines 1 was at vanilla? You remember, you know, how it was good game, but mods and assets and DLCs and patches and updates made that game what it is today. And I'm just so excited, and I hope you guys are excited too. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys, but you know what you gotta do. You gotta piss off.
2 to the 1, from the 1 to the 3. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe, and I get more